So I got inspired by when I was watching some of my videos back that I've been posting to my stories. So fucking if this information interests you, go check out my story. Um, and I got inspired last night while I was having some download, or I guess trying to make sense of some downloads. I figured I'd dump it on a page like I used to. So I'm going to show you what I have, and then the idea is you guys try and help me figure out what the fuck the information is telling me. Because just because I get given the information doesn't mean I understand it. All right, let's have a look what I have for you. All right, hopefully you can see that. All right, you can pause it bleh, and do the little screen thingy and then take it to screen dump if you want. All right, so I've written here. We are programmed to think of generational trauma as family generational instead of collectively generational. So we need to zoom out. All right. So this page is about one. Okay. If you're a new player at home, I have a theory that Earth is a human being, a baby about to be born. Sarah Rose Magdalene, daughter to Jesus and Mary Magdalene, little sister to Moses. And the poor thing, between Jesus's traumas and Mary Magdalene's traumas and their gene mutations, when their DNA, when their fucking chromosomes came together to create Sarah Rose's DNA, there was a fair bit already going on. So, this page is to do with one of the gene mutations that Sarah Rose has ended up with, and I'm still trying to understand it. But basically, it was when. Alright, so because we are in a pregnancy, when you get to 37 weeks of a pregnancy, you're considered full term and like the development is finished and the baby just grows rapidly for 3 weeks or up until it's born, right? So Earth, Sarah Rose Magdalene, was 37 weeks, or Mary was pregnant. Her pregnancy was 37 weeks when a 1946 hit. So from anything up until 1945 was during the fetal development. So from conception to 37 weeks, right? So the powers that be pre 1945 involved this gene mutation here, involved the Rothschilds, and it involved the music, the frequency of music being manipulated. Um, I don't know enough about that. Something the download, like what I kept seeing in my head was that we're missing H, like the musical notes should be A B C D E F G H. All right, so don't try and make sense of it because I haven't yet either. All right, so the music frequency was manipulated to destabilize our DNA, and I was just playing around with because it was an A nucleotide was switched out for a G nucleotide, right, in this gene mutation. And then I wrote it was A because that pairs up with T, but because I'm talking RNA by this stage, not DNA, it will be a U, not a T. And then I was like, AU, Australia. So then I'm like, what did the Rothschilds, like the original five bankers, I mean, starting at Amschel Rothschild, because he's the A, what did Rothschilds have to do with Australia? All right. So then we look at 1946 to now. So this is just the growth. It's history repeating, right? Instead of the Rothschilds, now we have Freemasons. And I don't know how they're connected. This is just what I was shown. Instead of our music frequency being manipulated, now the water is being manipulated. So fluoride or fluorine, something to do with that. I don't know, but that basically is to mutate our DNA. So I've written here, our thoughts code our DNA, and if I flip it over, it actually says mRNA and false peptides. All right, so I have uh, the way that downloads have come through to me. I think it's something to do with them basically feeding our bodies with um, like templates, empty templates that instantly get coded with our thoughts that we are thinking at the time. And that is how they, because our body, anyway, That's not what we're talking about today. We're just looking at the clues. And then if anyone knows anything about any of the stuff individually, fucking put it in the comments and we can try and work out this puzzle together. Is that everything I wanted to tell you? Let me listen back. All right, is my microphone still on? Yes. Yes, that I think was everything. Oh, here you go. I'll show you this. Literally, is the second one in not even 5 minutes. I don't know if you. Oh, it's over there. Oh, there's a bird. Anyway, there's a fucking plane. They just always seem to want to play hide and seek whenever I'm giving away information that is in my brain because they want it to stay in my brain. But that's the timeline. I can choose not to go on that timeline. If you saw my video from a minute ago, you will understand how you can pick and choose what timeline pieces you want. As long as you build your story from start to finish, it doesn't matter what you choose to put in it. It just has to be able to fucking go from one to the next. You have to be able to, like, you can't just grab them anywhere. Anyway, go back to that other video. Goodbye.